when it crosses these intersections, it likes to decide if it's going to be above or below the trends.
We're all human, man. We're all human.
Hello and welcome to the Nordic Finance YouTube channel. Today we're going over American Battery and Metals Corporation, or ABML. So this is another ticker symbol stock that has been lying dormant for a fair amount of time, and I want to go over the technical analysis of it real quick and a price target for it, just like I've been doing for Bantech Incorporated. If you haven't checked out those videos, be sure to do so after this one. But so getting right into it, we have the stock pulled up on the chart. Yahoo Finance is my preferred for just charting this type of stuff without going into prices and all that for like an active trader. So we're going to take this chart and we're going to do some technical analysis. So we're just going to draw in the real obvious lines. Just picking up our various zones that we've seen some form of support or resistance here. Those aren't necessarily the flattest, but that is okay. Go back here. Put that right there. Alright, so that was pretty quick, but let's see how it turned out in our trend line. Looks like we're honoring it, and then we start getting to these really strong bullish engulfing candles here, and again up here. And what we can notice is, starting on these first ones, run up here, testing this resistance, cools off. Here we have the first candle to break out of it. Then we notice that every time we're running above this line, we tend to bounce off until we catch up to the intersect. Until we get to here, when we start to see those really strong indicators of bullish price movement, we then break off this initial trend up into the next price zone. Which means from here, we can then take a secondary price trend drawn in. Try and average it about like that.
I try not to
Yep.
think.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like that one checks out. And then that gives us a conservative and aggressive price target for, the next bit of time. And as we've seen, when it crosses these intersections, it likes to decide if it's going to be above or below the trends. So we'll notice that when it's above the trend line and it hits a resistance, it bounces. But when it's below a trend line and it hits a resistance, it passes clean through. Find another example of that. Back here. So here we don't have the strong signals yet. But once we hit here, we begin to take off. Oh, oops. Where was that? That would have been there, essentially. All right. So this gives us a key price date right here. And it also gives us our price estimates. We continue the current velocity. Our price estimate for the end of the month will be, let's see, all the way up here at about 550. And then if we're on the other end of that, try and navigate down there, we're looking at about, well, that line isn't the straightest anymore, but we're looking at about $18 there, or 1.8. Now, what we would need to reach and maintain, so go in and draw the average line here between the two, slightly off. It's not an exact science, however, it's more of just, okay, we're gonna need to adjust that one. Try and get this trend line in there properly. There we go. So, to maintain the upward side of this trend, we need positive catalysts. To maintain this side of the trend, we need, no catalysts, essentially. And then this sector, we're looking at negative catalysts. Could affect prices going into these ranges based on these time frames down here. So again, to maintain this trajectory, we're looking at partnership deals, increased media presence, that type of stuff. Even a good amount of presence on social media such as YouTube and TikTok can affect stock prices and keep them in the upward side of their positive price trends. Obviously, to stay in this projection zone, we're looking at nothing bad happening. And then down here, we're looking at the potential of, with these spikes in stocks that have laid dormant or lying dormant, however you would phrase that, laid in dormancy, you're always going to watch out for insider trading allegations and the likes of that type of stuff. But with only a 44%, I say only 44, but with a 44% increase, it is definitely potential that it's completely organic. Here we have an interesting intersect point in all of our graphs. Just double checking that it's honoring it all the way through. Interesting price action back there. But yeah, this is the way I do my technical analysis and price projections for penny stocks and cryptocurrency. Stuff that has high speculative aspects to it, and you're looking at stuff more along the lines of like I said, speculation, as opposed to something that would be based on the fundamentals of the company. American Battery Metals Corporation, at this point, for a lot of people that are looking to invest in it, is just going to be a means to make more money. For people that have been following it for a fair amount of time, such as myself, that are hoping for it to get partnership deals with other companies, of course, seeing a rise like this is pretty nice. But I'd imagine for a lot of the people that are going to be finding this video, they're looking for a way to make money off of investing. So I'm making this video to show them my personal price projections in the attempts to make sure that they don't lose money or have maybe misinterpreted expectations, because obviously on this price graph we're looking at another run just like this by the end of February, but we can also just as easily see a crazy sell-off bringing us down to these previous zones. So a lot of upside, but obviously there is a fair amount of risk in trades like this, which is why I'm making videos about them. So for these high-risk trades, hopefully people will have a little bit of an idea of what they're dealing with and what they're tangling with, because there's a lot of very wealthy individuals that'll go in and pump stocks like this just to fake out traders, and that can be very devastating to new accounts. So again, this is not financial advice, this is just risk management. But if this video has been helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to boost it in the algorithm. Not for me or for your sake, simply to help everyone that is looking to find information on American Battery Metals Corporation, ticker symbol ABML, to help them find the video and to find more information on what they need to make the proper investing decisions. Now, please do your own investing research. These are some good articles here to check out. But please do your own investing research, as this is just for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. But if this has been helpful, again, please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out our other videos on other stocks that have lied dormant for a fair amount of time. So far, we've covered BANT. Now we've covered ABML, and there's a couple others that I'm going to cover in the future. So be sure to check those out as well. Thanks for watching.